Ritual and Remedy RX. Trauma of the earth, breath of the body, spirit awakening with Dr. Janelle Clayton. Medicine flows through bone and breath, through rules and rhythm. Remember your body, remember your medicine, remember who you are. Ritual and Remedy RX, where healing becomes ceremony.
Welcome back to Ritual and Remedy. I'm Dr. Janelle, and today's episode is drawn from my talk as a Psychedelic Culture 2026 speaker at the Chacruna Institute, where I spoke on somatics, ethics, and the body in psychedelic spaces. I was on the Sex and Psychedelics panel, and this is part of the abstract that I wrote, exploring the topics that we talked about over that weekend. So today we're going to talk about something that is often overlooked and honestly avoided, and that is that the body is not neutral. If we are not addressing the body in the context of power, trauma, sexuality, and culture, then we are not practicing responsibility. The body is not neutral. Psychedelic experiences do not happen in isolation. They are shaped by cultural context, personal and collective trauma, identity, and power dynamics. The body carries a history, and when we enter altered states, both healing potential and vulnerabilities are amplified. So we have to shift the lens. We are not just working with substances, we're working with bodies shaped by lived experiences, power, and culture. The nervous system and healing. From a chiropractic and somatic perspective, healing is not about symptom reduction. It's about capacity. Through models like Dr. Donald Epstein's The 12 Stages of Healing, we understand that healing is nonlinear, progressive, a deepening of awareness and sensation. Psychedelics don't create healing. They amplify what already exists in the system. And the nervous system determines if this experience is processed as safe or threatening. That distinction changes everything. Somatic sovereignty and sexual energy. Psychedelics increase introspection, your awareness of your own internal body. That means trauma may surface, emotional memories may surface, also sexual energy may surface, sometimes all at once. Without somatic literacy, people don't know how to interpret what's happening. And this is when harm can occur. Sexual energy is not an imitation, it's a signal. It requires context, it requires care, and it requires boundaries. Power and ethics. Psychedelic spaces are not neutral environments. They are power dynamics. Facilitators hold authority. Participants are more open. More suggestibility increases. So ethical responsibility must increase, not decrease. Because when someone is in an altered state, their boundaries do not disappear. Our responsibility increases as practitioners and sitters and holders. We also have to address something uncomfortable. There is an increasing awareness of sexual misconduct in the psychedelic space. Often harm is justified using spiritual language, energetic language, or misinterpretations of healing. That is not acceptable. Spiritual language must never be used to bypass consent. Sacred sexuality versus exploitation. There are sacred traditions of sexuality, but they are rooted in discipline, structure, devotion, consent, and reverence. What we're seeing now is confusion. Sexual energy is being mistaken for access, permission, and invitation, and it is not. Practitioners must distinguish between reverence and exploitation. Culture, identity, and the body. Another layer we can't ignore is the body is shaped by our culture. Ideas about beauty, desirability, worth, identity, these are not neutral. They are conditioned. And in psychedelic states, people may encounter shame, internalized narratives, grief, racialized identities, and societal constructs. Many of these beliefs are not personal, they are inherited. And without integration, those insights don't become transformational. Energy, Kundalini, and misrepresentation. People often describe psychedelic experiences as energy movement, awakening, Kundalini activation. And yes, that all can be real, but we have to be careful. Not all energetic experiences are spiritual awakenings or sexual. We all carry our own very personal life force energy. Some psychedelic experiences and energy experiences are there to release trauma, release discharge from the nervous system, and are physiological regulations. Without proper framing, people misinterpret what's happening in their bodies, and that can create confusion or lead to harm. Decolonizing the body. To move forward, we have to decolonize the body through psychedelic practice. That means the body is not something to override. Healing is not extractive or commodity, and authority does not belong solely to the practitioner. It returns to internal and somatic sovereignty. This is how you reclaim your body. The individual's rights to feel, interpret, choose, and have boundaries. Ethical practice centers the participant's experience, not the practitioner's beliefs or control. The future of this work. If psychedelic healing is evolving, ethics must also evolve with it. We need trauma-informed somatic training, clear ethical frameworks, cultural awareness, systems of accountability, strong integration support. Because this work is powerful, and power without structure can create harm. The future of healing depends on this integration: somatics, ethics, cultural responsibility. The body is a biological system, a storehouse of experiences, a source of intelligence, and ultimately, the body is not only where healing occurs, it's where our truth becomes visible and witnessed. If this conversation resonates with you, share it with someone who's thinking deeply about this work. And if you're in this space as a practitioner, facilitator, or participant, this is your invitation to move with more awareness, more responsibility, and more integrity. This is Ritual and Remedy. I'll see you on the next episode.
Ritual and Remedy RX, where healing becomes ceremony. Earth below, sky above, medicine rising through my blood, where science meets spirit and healing becomes real. Body awaken, spirit alive, the medicine lives inside. Ritual and remedy inside. Ritual and Remedy RX. This is a space for transformation, for truth, for embodied wisdom. Ritual and Remedy RX. Align your body. Awaken your medicine.